So could we be in big trouble? Again, I'm not gonna buy this game, you know, and I'm just gonna criticize this game if this game sounds poorly. I'm not gonna actually criticize the developers because again, they're just doing a job. That's just the whole thing. They're just getting a paycheck. That's never blame the people behind the actual game themselves. They don't again they probably don't earn enough money. They probably are underpaid for making a lot of these games, honestly. But the people who are really behind this are the corporate elites. Sweet Baby Inc. obviously probably had some involvement in this game. You know, but there's a team in 18 in place of Martin networks that act swiftly in place of a targeted attack. And yeah, this game has ever since its announcement has had a lot of criticism. Despite this is actually as one of the highest pre-ordered Assassin's Creed games, which is kind of strange, but but the game is coming out very soon. In a couple of days, I think it is out. Or I think it might be out now, but if it's something honestly the best selling, second best selling game of all time, I'll be happy. But it doesn't sell too well, they'll be in big trouble because they spent a lot of money on this game, and Ubisoft does not want to go bankrupt. Okay, that's just how it is. Okay, they don't want to go bankrupt, But Ubisoft is probably to take any criticism that goes into full blown harassment. Again, the problem is, with the woke left, criticizing a movie to them is harassment. Okay? Now, for example, remember when the whole Brie Larson controversies were around? Brie Larson's fans, which are mostly feminists, were basically defending Brie Larson like she is the saint as well. Okay? Yeah. And I actually do not know if the game has came out. I think it came out yesterday, or it's coming out on like Friday as well. But if sales performs badly, we're really in trouble. Since the word of dollars support, if sales does very well, we'll start see CV leaving ASI, I believe, as well here. And yeah, and yeah, I just don't think this game is gonna sell too well like other Assassin's Creed games because this is just a lot of controversy. I think it will sell. I think it'll be like that. I think it'll be like several games recently released. It will sell very well at the beginning at once, but weeks later the game will decline massively in player base. There are several games that were like this. Like Civilization 7 is one such example. Civilization 7 launched last month. A lot of people were anticipating it, but there was tons of controversy around the game. Once everybody played the game died very, very quickly. Okay? You know, like, you compare it to other Civilization games, with there's only really two good, decent examples. Is the fifth game in the series and the sixth game in the series. It already has far less players than the sixth game in the series. And no clarification how extreme this feels. Is it genuine, true, keeping up? And yeah, basically, this is gonna be like Brie Larson 2.0. There were like this deal was really fun. These lawsuits of people who criticize Brie Larson. Okay, they're copyright striking, YouTube for criticizing this game. Like, we advise not to about we work at Ubisoft to avoid harassment, blah blah blah. But the problem is with Ubisoft and all these gaming companies, they consider anything harassment. Okay, and I really do think this kind of stuff will eventually backfire. The fact that Hollywood, the gaming industry, and to a lesser extent, YouTubers, the problem is a lot of modern people and a lot of people in the modern world, they see anything as harassment, racism, sexism, almost, and soon bullying and harassment will have no meaning. Okay, which will be very detrimental to actual people who get bullied and harassed because, you're basically watering down the bullying and harassment towards basically, oh, you don't like our product? You don't like a person that promotes our product because of their actions? That's harassment. Okay? And they tried to do that with the Snow White remake. They tried to claim that the Rachel Zegler was being harassed or something like that, and it's just getting ridiculous at this point. Okay, no one's harassing the Assassin's Creed company by disliking the game. No one is harassing the Civ 7 development team by disliking the game. No one is harassing Disney by not buying the Marvels. Okay, and they are literally upset that men won't buy movies that are woke. Okay, they were upset that, like, for example, that Little Women movie that, for some strange reason won a lot of awards. Well, guess what? They were upset that men wouldn't watch the movie because men are not interested in that type of movie. Okay, they were upset that men wouldn't support Brie Larson. Okay, I think this alienation of men is what made the left lose in the 2024 election. Unless the left and the Democratic Party has a serious thought of changing, there is no way they'll be able to win another election again, because men of all ethnicities do not support this bullcrap anymore. Okay? And that's what this video here. Goodbye.